There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is the shareware version of Fab 4. It contains 75 questions, but if you register, you get 800 questions. So let me just turn my speakers off. I just startled myself because my speakers were on and it beeped at me. Okay, I'm ready to deafen myself with headphones now. So you get 2 complete bonus games if you... Right, okay. So it's like a quiz program, I guess. You have the option to print the registration form, or we can get going. Print the registration form and we'll anoint you as the 5th Beatle. You'll be George Martin? Oh. And this is Fab 4, the Ultimate Beatles Trivia Game from 1995, which I believe was around the time of the anthology releases. So the Beatles were sort of back in prominence because they had new tracks out. And this unregistered copy has been in use for 4,561 days. We should really register it at some point. But interestingly, it's by Sportswear South from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's not a British game, but it's about a British band. So F1 for instructions now, or any other key to learn more about John, Paul, George, and Ringo. The object of the game is to accumulate the most points in each 10-round game. Right. Into the number of players, into the first name of each player. Okay. Let's just give it a go. Do you want the sound on? Sure, I'm going to regret that, and I'm going to turn the sound down. But you guys will get to hear it in all its glory. Okay, how many players? Just the one. Player 1, Lawnie. Lawnie, hit any key to start spinner. Okay, spinner. Spinner! Ah, so it's spinning very, very slowly. And we stop it, and it does the whole Wheel of Fortune thing where it slows down, and eventually... Okay, Lawnie, here's your 100-pointer. So there's the potential answers. What was the primary colour of the Beatles' greatest hits package, 1967 to 1970? And it was not red. Huh, I thought it was red. F5 for correct answer, or what was it? Correct answer, oh, it was the blue one, not the red one. I mean, it was red or blue, right? So I picked the wrong colour. Good start. Let's start that spinner again. Come on, give me a Ringo question. There's a good Beatles joke. I forgot that I had to hit the button to stop the spinner there. I said the Beatles had 3 extremely talented individuals. Oh, okay, Lawnie, here's your 100-pointer. On which film did George Harrison meet future wife Pattie Boyd? Not a clue. Oh, I should have said, of course I know! So I'm up to 85 points. But my joke was going to be the Beatles. They had 3 incredibly talented individuals. And one other. George Harrison was very lucky to be there. I don't see George Harrison releasing any new albums. Okay, there may be something preventing him from doing that, but Ringo's got a new one out. Check it out. So, we've got Wedding Bells. In the Beatles tune Back to the USSR, what do... Oh. Want to hear ringing out? Balalaikas. Because it's Russian-y kind of... Hit any key to start the spinner. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten most of the lyrics of that track. And I am not going to sing any out loud. Okay, there are our answers. It's very interesting that it shows the answers instead of the question. On which Beatles song did no Beatles play? Just John and Paul's vocals and strings and a harp. She's Leaving Home. Yeah, and for those of you who want to actually listen to a different version of She's Leaving Home, check out the mono version on Mono Masters. Very good. Better than the stereo version, I think, personally. But what do I know? Here's your 100-pointer. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, that's not 8 days a week. In the Beatles song, Lady Madonna, on which morning did the papers not come? Wednesday morning papers didn't come. I nearly sang there, but I didn't. And Lawnie is proving to be a Beatle maniac. Oh, this is so exciting for everyone watching. Here's your 100-pointer. Okay. Which of these people was a member of the Beatles, huh? That'd be easy. Who taught John Lennon how to play the harmonica? Harmonica? I'm going to go Roy Orbison. Oh, no! It wasn't Roy. It was Delbert McClinton. Can't say I've ever heard of Delbert McClinton. Sounds like a comic strip. Delbert. Or am I not meant to reference Scott Adams anymore? I can't keep up with these things. Okay, racial strife, hurricane... Right. What caused 9,000 ticket holders to not show up in Jacksonville, Florida? Racial strife or hurricane. Racial strife or hurricane. Racial strife! Oh, no. It was a hurricane, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, it was the hurricane. I should have gone for the hurricane. But I went for racial strife instead. What a mistake. Okay, what do we got? Another 100-pointer. You'd have thought the higher point questions would have been harder, but so far I haven't found that to be the case. On what album did the Beatles include the song Why Don't We Do... Oh, nearly sang again. Nearly sang. It is, of course, the White LP, also known as the Beatles' self-titled double album. It's so tempting to sing out the answers, but I think that's a copyright violation, you know. Reggae, skiffle, boomba, it's surely skiffle. What was the style of music popular in the late 50s? Yeah. It's skiffle. I knew that before the question because the Quarrymen were a famous, well, a early skiffle band, you know, back before the Beatles were a thing. Okay. Numbers. Number 8. Number 8. How old was Jane Asher? Well, I went for 15. Sorry, Paul. And the winner is Lawnie. I hit F4 instead of 5. Do I want to play again? I mean, I had fun with that, but it's not that fun to watch, you know? And because there's only 80-odd questions, and this is the shareware version, it's going to have very, very limited playtime. You know, there's going to be duplicate questions. I like the little spinner wheel of fortune thing. I thought having the answers pop up instead of the question first was an interesting choice. There was a lot of utilization of the PC speaker. I wasn't expecting that when it suggested, you know, sound on or sound off. Sound off. I can sing that, can't I? Anyway, it's not a Beatles song. Yeah, I know a wee bit about the Fab Four. I've heard all the albums. I've heard almost all the songs, and yeah, quite a fan of them old Beatles stuff. There's nothing like it nowadays. As for this quiz, this entirely unauthorized quiz, I'd probably give it a miss. It's implemented well enough for a text-based quiz, but this is 1995. Why are you playing an ASCII-based quiz in 1995? I mean, TIE Fighter is out at that point. You know, if you really wanted the Beatles, you could always mod in Ringo's voice as one of your wingmen and then just play TIE Fighter. What am I talking about? Anyway, yeah. And if you like me rambling on about DOS games, I do it all the time, and so do some of the other folk on my channel. Feel free to take a look at our videos, and if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. So yeah, an entirely unremarkable quiz that I happen to have a lot of fun with, but is only good for 1 or 2 goes unless you register. And I don't think registrations will be available 30 years after the fact, but you never know. Until next time.